Hey, what's going on, everyone? Welcome back for some more Center Station Simulator. And today, we are just kind of still stocking up in the warehouse, getting some gears made, trying to get our shelves put back together, getting our canned goods up. I'm actually using both of my canned goods right now. The issue that I'm having right now is this episode may not be that long because I kind of screwed up and I forgot to. I didn't forget. I thought I had recorded it yesterday, and my issue is right now is I'm literally up about an hour and a half before I have to be at work trying to get a short episode recorded so that I don't miss an episode of the old Center Station. And I'm just an idiot. That's all there is to it. I just kind of screwed up. Um, but as you can see here, I have been busy, and I didn't record some of this because it's the same stuff over and over. But I have all the parts right here for the next 100 solar panels, which would take us up to uh, would take us up to 400. And I'm still trying to empty this damn plastic machine right here. I kind of want to get all the plastic machines on with at least about the same amount of coal in them. And this one is the only one left still burning. And I don't want to put coal on the other ones till I run out of these. Like I said, we're making our little gears here. So this will be our 50. I believe we're making aluminum small gears. Yes, we're aluminum small gears. Like I said, we got our canned goods going. I don't know what else we have going. So now we can make our large gears and get these on the shelf. And I'm gonna need to get some electronic cards, some pipes, and I'm not ready to open the store yet. I've got everything else is pretty well squared away, except for this corner right here. And this is what the people see when they walk in the store. So we got to make sure that we take care of that. All right. So now I need to make sure I change this to the large gear. All right. So large gear. And get these crafting. And I can actually do these fairly quick with having 10 of these mills right here. About the only other thing that might be more effective, even though it would still be a lot of the same thing. I did think maybe I should make 50 mills. I mean, that way, whatever part I'm making, just make 50 of them at once, restock the shelf. And literally, the problem with having 50 is look, that one just got done, and I just barely turned this one on. That one just got done. That one should get done. And then here in about 3-4 seconds, that one's done. So, I mean, if I did have 50 of these, the one end would be done before I even made it down to the other end. Like I said, because with 10 of them, it's just about the same thing. So I don't really know if that would be worth it, honestly. What do you guys think? Drop a comment down below. Let me know what you got going on. What do you think we should do? Should we build more mills? Should we work strictly on the solar panels? Should we work on a few of the other things? And I don't know exactly when I'm going to do it, but I'm going to, maybe not even all the time, but I want to start another game because there's some achievements for this game that you could only get by starting another game. And like I said, I like being an achievement hunter and 100% in the game. So I need to start a new game at some point or other so that I can get the, I want to say there's 3 or 4 achievements that we need to get that are early game ones that I just haven't. I want to say it's 3, but I could be wrong. Could be wrong. Oh, grab our canned goods again. And like I said, this is how you get sidetracked, and you're just working away, creating some stock for your. So like I said, now it's done. Like I said, it just can't get done. So I don't know if it would be worth it to have 50 of those. But like I said, I would like to hear what you guys think. Because if I had if I had 50 of those, that would take up quite a bit of real estate. And I don't know if I'm ready to take up that much real estate. So if I had 50 of these, be one row, 2 rows, 3 rows, 4 rows, 5 rows. It would I would have to move those, and this whole area would be mills. If I left just enough of a space in between them so I could walk in between. Yeah. Now that I'm saying this, I'm not sure. I'm not sure that's such a great idea. Not entirely sure. When I first popped in my head, it sounded like a great, wonderful idea. Yeah, just knock off, you know, 50 of these pieces all at one time. But like I said, now I'm not so sure. Um, but I mean, like I said, even with only 10, I mean, you see how quick we've already crafted 20, and we're working on the next 10 for 30. And I mean, literally, probably what, 5 minutes to make 30 of these? Yeah, probably like 5 minutes to make 30 of these. What else do we got going on? What else? All right, so this is table is out of supplies. So that's gold, silver, copper. And this is why I'm working on the plastic anyway, because I always need electronic cards. I would literally like to make like 1,000 at one time. It would be nice to get just that much done at once. But as you can see, I'm running a little low on certain supplies, like gold. I mean, running low on gold. Definitely running low on plastic. All right, so let's turn this piece of junk on. Electronic cards, crafted. And like I said, so these, I mean, I'm not sure exactly how quickly we started these in the first part of the episode, but we're 9 minutes into the episode, just crossed 10 minutes into the episode. And like I said, we've done 30 of these. And we've been kind of doing other things as we're going, so like it's not like I'm just focused. Like I don't feel like that's a terrible. I mean, so literally this round right here and one more, and we have all of the aluminum pieces that we need, and then I think we need iron pistons. Although that would be pretty damn heavy. Iron pistons. Talk about robbing horsepower out of the engine. Looked up just at the right time to grab the cans. Let's go check the plastic. Like, surely this thing has to be ending. Nope. Still cooking. Like, all the other ones have been dead for a minute. Like, how many more? How much did I put in there? That's the. How much coal do I have? So I have 11. Oh, I got. I got plenty of coal. And look, just like that, we're done with those next round of gears. And it's only been roughly a minute since I started them, so I want to say, let's say it takes 2 minutes. Maybe we can pay attention a little bit better this time. All right. So 12 minutes and 20 seconds. All right, so we putting the aluminum in, drop that, craft, craft. Let's see. I'm going pretty well as quickly as I can here. Not really trying to screw up that much. Alright, so now we're just going to kind of hang out here for just a minute and chat while we look at what's going on here. So the first one should be getting done any second right now. So at 12:20, so it's just been 1 minute. And that was with putting aluminum in and then going back and turning them on. So it's been 1 minute, 15 seconds. So about 1 minute and 25 seconds to make 10 of these. So I would have to say maybe it's not worth making more mills. Like I said, let me know in the freaking comments, man. I'm always up for making things easier, but I don't kind of like I'm also at the same point like what's the need to overcomplicate it? And there is our 50 gears out of aluminum. And now we just need the iron gears. Do we have iron ingots? Yes, we do. Alright, so when I click this iron, it should automatically go to piston. And it did. Right? Or no. It stayed on the gear. I thought it always went to the piston. Iron. Huh. Okay, so whatever. We're starting with the gears first. Uh Iron. Iron. I'm just trying to make sure everything stays on the gear now. That way I don't have like gears and pistons and small gears coming out all at the same time. I could have swore it always went to piston first when you changed. I don't know. Or maybe it's just because when I don't use them, the default is piston. It's hard to say. But there we are. Let's get our canned goods again. I mean, this is how quickly it is to just get things done, take care of things. And I say quick. Oh, it finally ran out. All right, so let's grab our coal. What am I doing with this? Let's grab our coal. Actually, let's grab our gears. Ooh. And our iron. I said, this gets done so fast. I don't really know if I'm saving any time by doing this, but whatever. I gotta really pay attention to the clock. I don't want to screw around here too much. Like I said, due to mistakes of my own, I'm recording this before work. So I am a little bit in a rush. Alright. Coal. So I want to try to put 200 in here. So I need to go to 43.89. Come on. Alright, so same here, 41.89. And hopefully I don't screw up anywhere. 41.89. I almost screwed up that one. So 39.89. We're learning our math today, aren't we? I just would like all these to run out at the same time. For a second there, I thought I went way past what I was going to. Alright, 35. So last time I used to just get close and call it good. Like I said, I want to be a little bit more precise with these this time. Also, I don't want to squander all my resources away. So let's go on for 33. And that way also, I'm going to have an extra one this time. So I'm going to have 11 of these. 31.89 is what we're looking for. Ah, shit. Whatever. That's close enough. I knew I would screw up. I knew I would screw up. So 2,998. So I thought about making an even number the whole time. And I think I said 98 and I meant 88. 788. And I guess I could go around and add one to the other ones, but now I'm not sure where I screwed up at. But it's only one. It's only one. I can live with that. I'm paranoid. Paranoid. Alright, so we get this one right here. Get it down to 388. And actually, I think this is the first time we're producing in this one right here since I've actually made this one. Alright, so there's 200 in all those. And one of them has one extra one. Somewhere about the second or third one up on the second row. Just couldn't get my fat finger off of the key fast enough. 56 logs. We'll call that good. Because I need to make more. What do you call it? Well, I need to make more planks so that I can refill upstairs. And we have an extra again. Sometimes I just hate when we get these extra seeds. All right, so what else do I have time for? Um, right here. Let's grab our gears. This may not be that bad an episode. I think I can get another 5 or 10 minutes in here, and at least it'll be 30 plus minute, give or take. I mean, I am pushing a little more than I want. I, I don't know about you guys, but if you have to be at work at let's call it 7 p.m., what time would you arrive at work? Honestly, I leave my house before 6 p.m. every night, and I'm usually at work between 6:10 and 6:15. So I'm at my job 45 minutes early. Now, of course, I have stuff to do before work because I am the management level. So I have to come in, figure out what's going on, what stuff do we have to do, converse with the offgoing manager, blah, blah, blah. Any of you, the guys that have ever been in management, kind of know the behind the scenes stuff that you have to do And then, of course, at the end of the day, I have to do the same thing, and I'm usually there another 30 minutes to an hour after that. And some days it's actually closer to 2 hours. So my 12-hour day ends up being more like 14, 14 plus hours, depending on what day of the week it is. Now, sometimes if it's the weekend, I can get out of there a little bit faster, and that's just because there is no big bosses coming in on the weekends to have morning meetings with. So sometimes, like, geez, I can't believe that's already done. So I can get out there a little bit quicker on the weekend, but I still have to do, shift turnovers and make reports and all the same stuff. I just have a couple less steps. It's going to take me a little bit more time to get out of there than if I was just there on the weekend. So I don't know, you guys. Anyway, like I was saying, like, how early do you think you would arrive at work? Or, I mean, how early do you get to your job before you're supposed to be there? That's what I was trying to get at the whole time. Yeah. And I kind of didn't even want to go to work because the heat index the last few days has been over 100. And when you work in an old factory, yeah, the heat in the building, even once the sun goes down, I would say that it's still probably 90 plus degrees in the building throughout the evening. And then somewhere around 1, 2 o'clock in the morning, you'll start feeling, you're like, oh, it cooled down in here. And you look and it's like, oh, it cooled down 5 degrees. But, 5 degrees in a factory can be the difference between feeling good and not feeling good. Ah, all right. So we have 76. I'm trying to get our cherries and our flowers a little bit more on the even side. It's like, what do I got there? I have 161 cherries, and now we have 84 bits of flour. And it looks like we are done with that. And that one needs to be grabbed. I would like to try to get these last 10 gears made so that I can have all of my large iron gears completed. I definitely don't think I have enough time to get these small gears. Uh, so that is this the last set of gears? Um, I honestly want to say it was. Yeah, 40. So this is our last set of gears on the large gear anyway. Alright, so we are making electronic cards over here. We got 42 made so far. Um, Plastic. So I want to say you get two, I think you get two buckets of plastic per piece of coal. If you put wood in here, I believe it's 1 to 1. So I should be able to get. 410. What am I saying? Let me think here. 10, 11, so that'd be 110. I got 200 in here. Let me think here for a second. So that's, if I get two out of each one, so we should be able to get 2,000 buckets of plastic before I have to refill these again. Did I do it right? Am I thinking correctly? 200. No, that would be 400. That would be 4,400. All right, so, Jesus. Like I said, my brain is just not thinking correctly because I'm just kind of rushing around. But if I put 200 in there and I double it because it's coal, that's 400 times 11. So that'd be 4,400 buckets of plastic before I have to refill. That is what I believe. Oh, that's the wrong thing. All right, so let's get our gears. Double check what else we can do real quick. I'm home about 5 minutes longer than I want to be, and I still have to hit upload. So there's our 50 gears. So what would on our next episode should we go ahead and build the 50 or the 100? Sorry, excuse me. So these are large gears, so we want these down here. So also, should we rearrange this to where the gears and pistons are on this wall? And because I could do 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. So I could definitely put all the gears and pistons on this wall by just taking one of these two shelves apart down here and adding them down here, rearrange it. I would actually need, yeah, I'd have to take those off, rearrange that crap. That way we have the engine parts over here and all the pistons there. I think that would maybe make a little bit more equitable sense in my brain to have everything more organized. But I don't know. Um, so we need some pipes. We need so we do need pipes. So we're gonna take this. We're gonna throw this on here. We're gonna say I want some pipes and craft. Take this, throw it right here. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to call it a day. Ah, shit. I did not mean to do that, but we did. Um, what was I out of? Was I out of cans? Yes, I'm out of cans. I'm out of cans there too. So I'm going to go ahead and take that off. Just throw it down there on the bottom. That way I got a partial. We're going to kill this. Stop that. Oh, inside. I should have faced these the other way, I think. That way I could just walk down a line. I don't know, guys. You tell me, what do you want to see in the next episode? Solar panel build, or do you want to see me keep stocking? Do you want to maybe we go for making the teleporter? I don't believe um, I have made the teleporter yet, and I don't think there's anything new. So yeah, the latest new thing is the teleporter. Yeah, the latest new thing is the teleporter. So would you like me to see me build the teleporter? Which I think I would have to make two, one here and one wherever I want to teleport to. So hit that like button, hit that subscribe. My name is Andy. I appreciate a review. Sorry for the rushed episode, guys. I'll see you later.